So we're going to use WordPress.com as our default blogging platform, the default program for blogs in this class. If you have a blog already on another platform, Blogger, Tumblr, something like that, feel free to use that for this class. It's up to you. But if you don't have a blog, this video is going to get you set up. First thing you want to do is go to WordPress.com, right up here. And when you do, hopefully you'll see this screen. And you can watch the video if you like. It gives you sort of an introduction to what WordPress.com is. But when you're ready to start your blog, you want to click Get Started. And it's going to ask you for minimal information, unlike at some places, some programs that ask for, boy, everything up to and including your shoe size. WordPress.com is pretty hands-off. It's not going to try to analyze you in any way for advertising and that kind of thing. So just put in your email address. You can use any one. You can use your college email address if you like, or a personal one. Just an email address that you can access. I have a, I have a Gmail account that I use for this kind of stuff. And then it's automatically going to generate a username for you. You can change that if you want. It's up to you. You just have to have a unique username, and as it says over here, minimum of 4 characters and can only include lowercase letters and numbers. So I'm cool with YC test student, so I'll just stick with that. Then your password. I'm going to hide this just because I'm just going to use a password I usually use, and I don't particularly want it on a video on YouTube. Oops. So, your password can be saved. I guess that means it's okay. Over here it'll actually generate a password for you if you want, but make sure you remember your password. Because if you forget your password, I can't access it. This is not part of the YC system. There's no way for me to go in and say, I'm this teacher, give me this person's password. It's between you and WordPress. If you forget what your password is, you're going to have to go through the retrieval process through WordPress. And then you'll notice that the blog address has already been generated. This can be changed too. If you want something that's more you, feel free. Once again, it does have to be completely unique because it is your address. It is the address that will take people to your blog. I'm fine with ycteststudent.wordpress.com. You'll notice that if you drop down this arrow, it's encouraging you, hey, don't you want to do something different? No. Stick with WordPress.com, $0. That's my favorite thing, is $0. Then we just scroll down to the bottom once again. Are you sure you don't want to spend money with us? Don't want to spend money with us. Just click Create Blog under Free. So this is why you have to use an email address that you can access in order to confirm your account. So here's the email that I got from WordPress in my Gmail account. It says, howdy, thank you for signing up with WordPress. Activate the blog. And you're going to click Activate the blog. And that gets you set up with the account. Now you're going to set up your blog. You can change the title to anything you want. You know, my Hume 101 blog or whatever. And the tagline is, it's sort of like a subtitle. And the default is a fine WordPress.com site. You can change it to, you know, whatever. My class work, I don't care. This is, personalize it however you like. You can change the language if you like, but Remember, I have to be able to read it. And then you're going to click next step, which is outside the box of the video, but you'll see it when you do this. Choose a theme. One of the reasons for using WordPress is there's lots of different personalization options. So just pick one you like, and make sure it's free. You don't want to pick one that's $79 or $75. Pick a cheap one. I don't know, Suburbia. You can customize it. Change the colors and stuff. Just beware that sometimes if customization means, shelling out a couple of bucks. And none of this is required. You can go with straight off the rack theme if you like. Create your first post. Now remember, this is one of your initial quests in Game Lab, is your first post. So when you're setting up your blog, you might as well just go ahead. What would you like to post? Would you like to post text? You want to post a photo, video, quotes, a link? Let's go for text. Posting on WordPress, it's a lot like email, right? You've got a title, my first post, and then you've got a text box where you can type whatever you want. You can change the text, bold, italics. And this is called a WYSIWYG right here. And it should look pretty similar to others that you've seen in email, if nothing else. Yay! If I want to insert a photo, just click that, and it's going to open up and ask you under, it went to My Pictures. No, oh, here's a picture of my dog, Benny. Let's see if that'll upload. There he is. There's Benny. Once you're done putting in whatever you want to do, I'll add a little thing that says, here is my dog, Benny. When you're done, publish post. There's my first post. Here's my first post on blogging. Yay, here's my dog, Benny. And that's all you're required to do for your first blog post quest in 3D Game Lab. Just post something. This is designed to allow you to play around with WordPress and learn it. Oh, one more thing, folks. When you complete your blog and you're ready to submit in 3D Game Lab, make sure that you get the proper URL to allow me to see the post that you've just created. Here, you're in your dashboard, and you can see the URL right up here. That is not the URL that you should share with me or with anyone else that you are interested in, that you'd like to have see your blog. This is the URL from inside the dashboard. It's the password protected view. You're the only one who can see this. You're the only one who, if you put this URL into a browser and you are logged into WordPress, you'll get in. That's not what you want to share with the public, because they can't log into WordPress with you. So the thing to do is to go check once you've posted, click on My Blogs right up here at the top, and then click on the post. This is the blog that I just created. Yours will have whatever your blog's name is. Make sure you click on whatever the name of your blog is. Make sure you click on the name of your blog. Mine is My Hume 101 blog. And when you click on that, you get the blog itself, right? And there is the URL of the blog that I just created, ycteststudent.wordpress.com. And this will get anyone in the world to your blog, to your the front page. If you want to share a particular post, click on the post, and you'll notice that this has changed slightly. It now says ycteststudent.wordpress.com / Here's the date, right? 2013, the month is August. It's the 14th when I'm creating this. And then the title, my first post. And if you share this with me or with anyone else, it'll take you directly to the post that you've created. Make sure that you do that you're not giving me the URL from within the dashboard, because I won't be able to access it, and if I can't access the post, you don't get the credit. You'll have to redo it. I know this seems overwhelming right now, but really try not to stress out about it. The whole point of the first few weeks of this class actually are to experiment and try out new things and see what works for you and see what doesn't. And I'm all about making mistakes because you can always fix them. Keep that in mind in this class. If something goes wrong, you can always, always, always revise it and submit it again until you're happy with it.